Original Total War here with part 4 of my Total War Rome 2 Empire Divided Let's Play campaign as the Alani. Right, so previously things have been going pretty well. We've basically been unopposed in capturing settlements. A little bit of resistance came from over here. Well, you know, they sent a counter-attack, but we promptly crushed them. And now let's go look for something else to do. So, I've only got one army, largely because I'm trying to save up money so I can invest in my regions. Because we've only got one war going on, and I basically use my spies to support him, and everything's going well. He's already at level 10. Oh wait, no, he's at level 9. But his legion can still grow a little bit more. I think I might head over to Zarmizegetusa soon. Next, that is. The Roxolani, I could possibly confederate with them at some point. I suppose that way I would become the nomadic confederation. I don't know. So Lydia, they actually really like us.
And let us be honored by your
but they're at war with Armenia. So if I get good relations with them, it might piss off Armenia. But to be honest, I think the Sassanids are a bigger threat than the Romans at this stage. Hang on. These guys are considered Roman factions, right? Hang on. I just need to check something. The political party hates Romans. -2 loyalty for every diplomatic treaty with Roman factions up to 10. At the moment, we've got things under control, so we could certainly afford to do that. We'd only lose -2 loyalty. Like, as long as it doesn't go below 0, it's fine. We can always just cancel the trade agreement if things start to go shit.
Be welcome. Let us talk, and then
this trade agreement could
Roman wine when we have
add a little bit of extra money. Like, just go with that.
Your words are loaded with wisdom and foresight. The Senate will truly see you in a favorable light.
Okay, the Roxolani like me.
You
This will be fun.
us.
Low.
There is food enough for 2 armies awaiting us when we have talked.
The fuck, you know? How much do they like me? Very, very friendly. Don't want a trade agreement.
I cannot agree, even though the ale calls and the food smells most
I don't know. Maybe I just don't have any resources that they want. I mean, I'm not producing very much at the moment. It's not a big deal. Don't really want a confederation with them just yet because they're sort of acting as a buffer to Bactria.
What would you have of me?
So what I'm doing with the spies, continue to level them up. Because it's 12 turns per year, you want your spies to get to level 10 as soon as possible, because then you'll get so much use out of them. There's no reason why any of these spies should die of old age. They could possibly get assassinated, but the higher level they are, the less chance of that happening.
sabotage. It is done. Yes. For the tribe.
Okay, cool. And we've got plenty of money. Another reason why I'm, not building another army just yet. There's just no need right now. Okay, so how's everything else going? Well, we need what are we researching? Researching this, yeah, because I want to get better troops. I'd much rather have one army of excellent troops than 2 armies of shit troops. Although, my troops aren't exactly shit. I mean, the horse archers are fine, but whatever. If we get the next tier of horse archers, I'll be able to fight in melee. Alright, so managing Squalor can be a bit of a pain. That's improving in a little bit. We may need to have another one there. Another bit of sanitation just to keep everything under control. Because I'll probably go for food here. Food's okay at the moment, but as we expand things, we'll need more food. How are we going here for Squalor? It's okay, but if we go for this, I mean, this is good because it provides public order to all provinces, but just Squalor's a problem. So still just double checking on all this stuff. Because I'm just not 100% convinced that we're just going to keep going on with this. See, this is good because it doesn't provide any penalties, doesn't cost any food. But this has a lot of money from food. From livestock. So does that, but that doesn't provide as much public order. Or food for that matter. We don't really make much money from industry anyway, so that kind of doesn't matter. That provides the most public order, but public order is fine here anyway. So anyway, let's just do that. Use up a little bit of food, and we'll help with sanitation. Okay, I can't see anything else that needs to be done. Except for this. Alright, he could probably get moving now, actually. Start improving the public order in other provinces. Because this one here is fine. Yeah, it'll be fine even without him. Alright, cool. Moving on. Oh, hang on, let me just check politics. Yeah, I've been neglecting to spread rumors about him. I'm gonna make sure he has no influence. We've seen that the influence of his faction keeps going down as well. Slightly goes down. Securing these guys' promotions also, it's not crucial, but it helps us to gain a little bit more influence. Now once our king is at level 10, if we're ever in a state where there's not really any wars going on, or the wars aren't particularly dangerous, we could probably make him a statesman so that he can generate more influence, and let us some of the other generals gain some experience, because if we have a look at this here, he's only 35 years old, at 12 turns per year, 120 turns equals 10 years, we're going to get this guy for at least 200 to 300 turns. None of these guys are old. Income swelling up nicely. Everything's going really well in this campaign now. Alright, so yeah, I want you to come down here and prevent them from going anywhere. That looks like rebels. Yeah, Latin rebels down there. I'd like to secure this province here first, because public order here is not going well. We just need more regions. So yeah, make your way up here. I should be able to get down to there next turn from here, because if he stands there, he's providing public order. A lot of it, actually. I'd like to upgrade that. That'll give us access to recruitment here. Alright, let's do it. And there goes all my money. You come over here. Maintain public order. I'm sure at some point things are going to go to shit. As in, you know, diplomatically we're going to find ourselves in many, many wars. But for the time being, it serves our purposes just to take things slow and, you know, conquer just one faction at a time. You know, just be at war with one person at a time, and just slowly expand, making sure that we develop our regions as we go. Because there's no point having 500 regions or whatever if they're all like level 1. You gotta level them up, and that takes time. Especially because now there's twice as many things now to manage, because you have to manage banditry and squalor, as well as public order and growth, or whatever. Taxes. So yeah, I'd like to build that, because that provides more money. It does cause squalor though, so maybe best... See how much... I don't need more food right now. Public order's good. Yeah, go with this. Because like I said, we're going to be relying heavily on food. We actually make more money from the from this. Because that's only 250, but this goes up to 400. Okay. Alright, moving on. Just gotta make sure all my stuff's good to go. Alright, so they've gone to war with, like, Bactria now, right? Yeah.
Greetings, friend.
So they might want a confederation once Bactria starts pushing their way up here. I don't know who declared war. So if I look at this, these guys don't like us, but it'll be the Sassanids that will be declaring war, if anyone.
In time to...
And the Roxolani
Good and noble friend.
don't want to trade. But, I don't know. I'll get them to confederate with me in time. Either that or we crush them. Yeah, so we had plenty of movement to do. Go over here. What I might get you to do, actually, let me see here. There's nothing here. There'll be no fight. So, all the time I've been poisoning the garrison here, it's just been for experience. But let's get rid of you. Chances are 50-50, roughly. Oh well. Still gets experience.
Let them cower, warriors all.
We don't need the loot money. Best we just keep it. Actually, the conquest penalty isn't that bad. Probably have to demolish everything anyway. Oh, I sacked it, right. Forgot it's not loot and occupy. Okay, so, yep, demolish. It'd probably be easier if I just demolish it and rebuild it from scratch. So we got the Mithraic cult. I should have raised the settlement to the ground because that would have gotten rid of this. I don't want this here. Now it's going to cost me 2,000 to get rid of it. Oh well, and this, just let that repair on its own for the time being. Cool. So Lydia has gone and taken this. It looks like the Gothia on their ass now. So now we need some time to consolidate this province. Alright, what are we doing now? Alright, if I upgrade this, yep, I can afford to do that. And I need extra research. We had just enough money to do it. Good, with all this we just keep it all under control. I could do this again. Well, not right now, but there's no risk at the moment, so we're good. And if there was, let's see, they've got 3 regions, so we can actually check to see which ones they own. They own Caucasia. Okay. Generally speaking, it's more a case of they own an entire province more than in a specific region. They can't just own one region in a province. Unless it's the only region that you own of that province.
War! Our gods demand it. Our
Okay,
ancestors
now
know it.
would be a good time
You,
for us to get a
I
peace treaty with
expect
the
to see
Gothia.
mewling like a woman.
Now, another problem with this, though, is that I don't want to fight these guys. It's too far out. We're expanding the border out way more than it needs to. We need to tidy the area out there first. So, let's firstly just see if I can get a peace treaty with them, because they can't beat me in battle.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill slowly and...
So they've gone and taken this again. Let's see if they want a peace treaty.
Are you brave?
They do. I think it's been 10 turns since I declared war on them. They're friends of the Quadi. The Buri don't like me. We've seen them there. Are they still standing there? Yeah, I should have kept. I should send you back over there. What's this? Roxolani, don't worry about that. Send you over here to keep sabotaging them. Really want this
I look
agreements
forward
with these
to your
guys here.
wisdom, but I trust you will not object to a cup of wine first.
No, they just don't want to do it. They're very friendly, though. We could potentially take 3 regions in Thracia. And of course I don't know what's going on over here. Could take the entirety of Pannonia, but that's part of the problem. What I said, we're expanding too far out this way. Well, it wouldn't hurt to go and have a look at what they're up to.
The old father guides my steps.
So, Sirmium is not defended at all, and has no garrison really. So that's an easy victory, if nothing else.
Besieging settlements.
Hang on, I need to know what's actually there.
Let them cower before us.
Okay, there's no colts this time. If I see any colts, I need to raise it to the ground.
Kids then.
Just occupy it this time.
Ready for orders.
So yeah, the public order there is not good. Yeah, we'll go with two of those. Yeah, get rid of this and this. Convert that, and actually I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold on to this province. Actually I should. I mean, it's fine. We got the money. What does it matter? Just convert it all. This also brings us close to Nisos. Nisos will be good because of the lead here. There's a bit of money being made. Okay, it's fine. Good. I don't think that hates Roman penalty is going to go away until the trade agreement dissolves, which it will eventually, but like I said, it's only a -2 penalty, it's not that bad. So we've got a little bit of sanitation here, so we can justify getting this. This is not going to provide enough sanitation for the entire province. It's just not. Because that's +7. And that'll be +6. But what about this? That's going to be +5. So yeah, we need 12 sanitation. Okay, well that doesn't provide any food. Or penalty, so maybe I'll actually build the harbour here. And if I was going to build farming here, you know, that's even more sanitation gone. So I'd have to just build another goddamn temple, maybe one of these here, because at least that doesn't cost any food. That way then I would have enough sanitation to grab this. Because that provides a decent amount of food. It's a lot of food, actually. Yeah, that's 8. Oh, yeah, 8 food. Plus 8 food. So it's 16 food. So it's gonna... The region's gonna cost food. I don't know, it's hard to manage it out. I got nothing else to do. Moving on. Okay, so Gallic Rome doesn't quite hate me. Let me just see who doesn't hate me. The Alani, probably nothing. Let me just check.
Welcome,
No.
worthy friend.
Can't get any
Let
agreements
us
with them
break
at all.
bread and drink ale before words pass our lips.
They're at war with Rome. I don't even know where Rome is. I haven't met them yet. It seems like Aurelian has just gotten destroyed because he must just be here, or maybe in Africa, because he's gotten wrecked. Okay. Who else likes me? Gallic Rome doesn't mind me.
The day's greetings to you.
No, Chodium wouldn't be worth much anyway. Why did these guys declare war on me if they weren't even ready to make the attack? Like, they make these really silly decisions. So they're at war with Rome and me. So they've abandoned that. If I can come down here, like, it doesn't really matter if we lose Sirmium. But this would be more important here. Nisus, there's no defenders here. Then get to Tremontium and then Edessos. That would get rid of the Gothi. Even though we could get a peace treaty with them, I think I'll take those territories. This will also completely surround the Roxolani, so maybe I will have to fight them in a battle, since they refuse to confederate. Their army was actually just nearby. So if I want to win this, we have to fight it manually. Unless we would do that, which I don't want to do. They do have some longbow hunters, those will be a problem, but spear levy, that'll be fine. Let's do this. I don't know where the enemy reinforcements are coming from. It's kind of cool that you can see that the settlement in the background there. I do like that. Reminds me of the Rome 1 days. But yeah, like I said, I have no idea where the enemy reinforcements are coming from, so it might be a good idea if we don't stay at the edge of the map, staying somewhere in the center. Because who knows where they're coming from? I didn't see where they were on the campaign map. And with this hilly terrain, it gives them an opportunity to hide.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay, well there's the first load of guys. However, they got the high ground, which only matters in the sense that our guys aren't going to do quite as much damage to them this way. Okay, now there they are. Target spotted.
Ready!
Amazonian riders! Warriors, move out!
We have discovered the
How have we
enemy's
taken
hidden
that many
units.
casualties without them even coming close to us? I know it's friendly fire. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, look how it's spread out like this. It's fucking friendly fire. I honestly really don't like that.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yeah, see, look at this.
Gotcha!
I don't know what to do to get them to stop shooting at each other. Because they need to keep moving.
Orders! Equo!
At the same time, as they move, they shoot each other. It's irritating.
Pick your targets!
That was...
Macaco!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Just not sure how to get them to stop shooting at each other. It's really irritating me.
Whoa!
I just want them to keep them alive. But no, they insist on shooting one another because they're fucking morons.
Fire at will!
Okay, so you might want to steer clear of those Germanic hunters for the time being.
You!
because we might not have enough ammunition to kill all of them. So I'll need these girls, except for that one, to maintain as high numbers as possible when we get into melee.
Ready!
Okay, getting a little bit shot over there. Like, I don't mind if they die necessarily to enemy shots, but I can't abide by friendly fire. It's so silly. This reminds me of Attila, because in Attila, the friendly fire was just ridiculously rampant. Just required you to have to micromanage really carefully. Like, actually, the friendly fire was actually better in the earlier Total Wars. Actually, they took reasonably good care not to shoot their allies.
Amazonian riders! Warriors, move out!
Of course, the age-old comment, I don't get it, why doesn't he use control groups? I don't know how many times I have to answer this. I use, people often say as well, why do I keep using that stupid voice? Because people still keep asking the same stupid questions over time. Like, the thing is, it's not a requirement to use control groups to play the game. I'm not saying it's good or bad, it's just a matter of preference. I don't particularly do well with control groups, so I don't use them. And I don't, like, I've beaten people in multiplayer who used control groups. So it's like, control groups do not automatically defeat non-control groups. It just really doesn't. It just depends on what your preference is and how you like to fight.
Get running!
So we're starting to get pretty close to the edge of the map up here. Here. It's going pretty well.
Amazonian riders! Get running! Warriors! Equo!
Oh, that wasn't so good. This mercenary Germanic band can
Get running!
really soak up some bloody archers. Some arrows.
Amazonian riders!
Oh, no. You gotta stay over here. Another problem with hills, sometimes I accidentally select them. That's okay. As long as I keep an eye on it, we're fine.
Warriors, ready!
So I just want to feign the attack here so they activate their skirmish mode. Don't actually want to get into melee with them.
Move out!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, good, they're all dead. Now we can come up the rear here and take out the Wardeners spears. Kill their general. But we've probably only knocked off about half of the enemy army so far. Maybe not even that. And we're down to about half of our ammo. So things are going well, because like I said, we can still go into melee.
Amazonian riders!
Still wondering if maybe I should actually get the Cataphract archers instead of the Alani noble women. Because range does matter, but at the same time, the Cataphract archers will actually be decent in melee, whereas the women, they're not really.
We'll kill 'em all!
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, but you still got to finish off that unit.
Get running!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
No, stop shooting. It's just a waste of ammo shooting him. Okay, I think he just died anyway.
Run, curse you! Amazonian riders!
Yeah, we got this. We're gonna be fine. What I really want out of these guys, out of these girls, is more ammunition. That's what I want most. But I think I've gotten everything that I can in terms of
We
ammunition.
have discovered the enemy's
I
hidden
think I can
units.
still get them a bit more missile damage.
Amazonian riders!
So yeah, just make them use their skirmish
We
mostly
have
to stop
discovered
shooting.
the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, we're gonna run out of ammo soon, and that's when we're gonna have to charge in. The enemy general's dead though, so we should be able to break these guys pretty easily. There's nothing special about them. If I sent them into melee with them, they certainly would win though. Get back. Alright, stop firing there. Let's just do this.
We have discovered the enemy's
Okay, I
hidden
really
units.
don't want you getting in there because I don't know if he's immortal, so I don't want to risk it. Considering he's so close to level 10.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, it doesn't matter if we don't wipe them out this time. Okay, you stay in well back.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ready for battle!
Our horses love
Okay, that's enough shooting for you. Except for you, you're not coming in this. If you charge into their rear, they might just break.
mounted death.
Lancers! All tackle!
Battle ready and eager.
The battle is turning in our favor.
There we go. Oh shit, this unit here got smashed. But it's not wiped out, so we're all good. You can wipe them out. Okay, I think we're done here. So yeah, I mean, all these girls, they definitely do their worth, except for some of them. But they're the ones that probably got shot on. Yeah, let's try and maintain public order as much as possible. We've got the money, so it's not a big deal.
Warriors all! Come, sit, share my mother.
Alright, just checking something again. 5 squalor. That would lead to 10 squalor. That's so dumb. You don't get enough sanitation to cover it. And like, even the well doesn't. You only get 2 build slots. That's why I've always hated the I guess 3 build slots in a region. It's so retarded. Unless I want to just put in 2 things in there. I mean, or the other thing I could do is, hang on, is just not build this to level 3, or not build the other one to level 3. Or 4, I mean. Hang on. One last thing to check. Okay, so I guess the Christian quarter, if you really want sanitation, you could go for this. That really keeps it under control. But it costs public order and food and provides Christian cultural influence. So, yes, it provides lots of sanitation, but it causes way too many problems. And I don't want that.
For the all highest!
Good. Massively reduce the upkeep costs though.
All Father be praised! How can I help?
That's... I mean, our army's not in good shape there. This'll fix it. You better bloody succeed. Okay, good. They can't make the attack now. Good job, Spy. Saved our ass there, because if they had attacked us, we probably could have won, but it would have been very difficult. Anyway, with access to lead now, not only will we make more money... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, look at this. Lead provides sanitation all regions. Alright, anytime from here on out where I've complained about lead, about the sanitation issues, forget it. All we needed was lead. Fine. I like that. I'm much happier with that. Let me just see here. So yeah, plus 4 sanitation all regions. Okay, we're good. We don't even really need any specific sanitation buildings in. We just need to try and find ourselves lots of... Do you know what the funny thing is it causes sanitation and squalor at the same time, but plus 4 to all regions, and I'm sure that'll stack with other ones that we get, so that's really good. That's really, really good. I like that. I'll need to get myself more lead though. So if we have a look at tradable resources, I just need to find out where all the lead is. Okay, it's already on the map. Okay, there's some more lead up here. Just trying to see where all the lead deposits are. Because that will make a big difference. Okay, another one over here. Is that it? Is it just 3? I somewhat get the feeling like there's more, but we just haven't seen them yet. I don't know. I guess we'll find it as we keep going. But I could have sworn there's a lead deposit somewhere around here, but it's good. So we'll develop those up. If we get all 3 deposits, that's 12 sanitation. That'll really help keep our place nice and clean. I don't like plague. Why would anyone like plague? Yes, that's really helped us out. So with that, we can justify upgrading that to get more public order. Yeah, and last bit of money needs to go into this. Again, we could raise another army, but at this stage here, I don't feel the need to. I think we've got it all under control for the time being. How much replenishment do we have here? I mean, it's good, but it could be better. What do you need? Horses? What they really need is more armor. Well, you know, they're not very well armored in the first place. They need to get better units, which we're researching towards. Alright, moving on. Good, so they didn't get anything done.
War! Our gods
Kind of knew they were
demanded
coming.
our-
So we sent the spy out. Okay, everyone's coming at us now. Alright, so now we need another army. Because we're gonna get flooded from all sides. See, they're already here. I can't do anything about that. But I can do something about this. Oh, I hope this works. Okay, good. That'll increase our chance of success for next time. Would have really liked to have oh shit, I should have gone with something else. Doesn't matter. Would have really liked to have started recruiting a better army, but we'll just need to make do with this. First thing we should get are the Alani Amazonian archers. We'll have a full stack to get. Actually, what we should do, we should get moving towards the frontier while we're doing this.
On the move, lads.
7 recruiting a turn. Yeah, it'll take us 3 turns to recruit a full army. They won't be able to make an attack this turn.
Come, sit, share my fire.
I really want to maintain this province here because now that we've seen how useful the sanitation is for all regions, need to secure it. Looks like this. Yeah, okay. The Gothi are actually out of territory, so they're pretty much gone.
Are you praying?
Okay, don't have to worry about them. Alright, what about the Roxolani? They're just friendly with me.
I look forward to your wisdom.
Still nothing.
But I trust you will not object to a cup of wine first.
I'll join war against Rome if you join war against the Buri. And I'll give you some money. Nope. Diplomacy is worthless. Right, so those are the same guys as from last turn. I kind of want to see what's going on over here. I'm sure it's going to be a full stack there. Settlement looks like it's a complete ruin.
I am the knife in the dark.
Good, Serbium's been converted. This hasn't, so they'll just take that without a fight. No agent over there to be able to stop them. You should come over here as well, so that if he fails, you have a chance to sabotage them. They may take a settlement, but we'll do what we can to slow them down. Now, don't these guys over here have access to another lead deposit? No. It's the Vandali up this way.
Come, sit, share my fire.
Part of me is actually thinking I should just attack these guys here. Because they're just not doing anything for me. Move up to here. And let me see if I can sabotage this again.
Share mercy.
How far can they move? So they'd still be able to take Naissos.
Ready for orders.
See if we can get a non-aggression, non-aggression back up, peace treaty with them.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening.
Just don't want to deal with
be
them right
quick
now.
with your chattering.
Nope.
For
do want to secure this province here. Actually, could you force march back to Zamragatusa? No, not all the way. Not unless you're out of the army, which right now money's not as much of a concern. So, if I take you out, then you can easily make it back. I wasn't slowing it down on normal march. This will prevent them from taking the settlement. The downside would be, though, is if they besiege the settlement but don't actually assault it. But then again, yeah, if they besiege and don't assault it, we'd take attrition, and they wouldn't take very much at all. Alright, what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to come to here. This is their last chance. I need to take full control of this province.
The gods are with us.
This will give us enough time to replenish a bit more. We won't lose this settlement this turn. So is Albia safe? No, not particularly. Don't bother building it up right now. This province here is relatively safe. Alright, moving on.
Share my fire.
He won't need to stay here any longer, but I don't really know where else to send him. Just keep him on the front lines here. If Armenia declares war on us, I'll use him to sabotage them.
You fear us.
Huh.
It is in your eyes.
I was just about to declare war on them anyway. They actually like me. Did I end up losing the settlement? I'm actually kind of glad they took it, because at least it's the same culture. They razed it to the ground and caused a bunch of slums to appear. That's okay. What's wrong with them?
Come, come. Let me hear you.
It's like they were friendly towards me. It's just legendary difficulty. That's what it is. All right. Well, we can't see what they've got there, and these guys didn't make the attack. I want you to come over here and sabotage them to hell. I'm not going to assault them. Actually, the problem here is that I don't know what type of settlement it would be. But if it's like that settlement that we had up at up over here, we'd crush them. But I think I'd prefer to take these first, because we're not quite at full strength just yet. And before I take it, let's see what they've got here. Wrong one. Okay. Yeah, just occupy it. Also, we just finished that tech, so we can get our next tier of units. But I want to just go straight to best units. Get the royal herd. So this needs to be upgraded. This will give us access to Alani nobles, Alani noblewomen archers, noble step lancers, Tiafali cavalry.
Sword and shield to my people. Fight with us. It's a good life.
So what I want is 10 horse archers and 10 melee cavalry. But do we want step lancers, or is there something better we can take? See, these guys here, they're shock troops. They're cheaper than the step cavalry. Step cavalry have a lot more armor, same health, a bit more morale. What's the charge bonus? 57 as opposed to 38. Okay, we'll go with the cheapest stuff for the time being, because they'll need to be replaced at some point. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with Lancer cavalry. Now here's the problem: he's out of force march now, which means even if that works, which it didn't, there's no guarantee that they're not going to be able to get here. Good. Critical success, they can't move. That's what we need. Just buy us some time. Okay, so I don't want this. Oh, shit. I should have checked before I purchased anything. Alright, we'll cancel this because that's not urgent. I could have cancelled one of these recruitments. Still get done in time. It doesn't matter. Might be best if I don't tax this region because it might be a little while before I'm back here. I don't really need the money. I definitely need this region to reduce squalor. Or increase sanitation. Same shit. Nothing else to do, let's move on. So yeah, we can't go into... They still didn't make the... Oh, that's right, because they sabotaged them. Even though you're technically a horse archer as well, I wouldn't want to put you in combat anyway, so... Yeah, 9 lances is good.
What would you have of me? Sabotage. Success.
Alright, if they can hit that, then it doesn't really matter as long as they don't smash up too much. I don't think I'd be able to do that much for it anyway. Come over here and help us maintain public order over here. I don't want to revolt. So they're taking attrition. They must have run out of food or something. Good. Good, make sure they can't move. Stay in there with your lack of food. Oh yeah, they'd definitely be out of food if they've had all those slums. I'll give them one chance to confederate. If they want to live.
Welcome. Speak. Come on.
Nope.
Do it.
Ah. Okay then. Let's see what they've got. Step spearmen, Sarmatian light cavalry, some step slingers. Nothing major. We'd easily crush them in auto resolve. I think that actually might be a better choice. Because yeah, I need my horse archers to be in good shape if there's any more fights. Alright, so he's finally reached level 10. Alright, what do we get? If we go with this, we can reduce corruption even further. Not that corruption's a big deal right now, but it will be later on. And there he is. He's maxed out. He's not married, though. How do I get him married? Don't know. There's no family tree, so he doesn't need to have any offspring.
For the all highest. For the tribe.
If these guys get wiped out on the auto resolve, I can easily replace them because this is already my culture. I'll not necessarily replace this one, but let's see. I'm not too concerned if it does get wiped out. I think something did. Yeah, that's fine.
Getting on our way. For the all
Okay, let's see if they'll accept it this time. Wrong one.
You have the ear of my people.
Nope.
Not possible. The path is blocked.
Before I do this, I need to know what's in there.
Escape.
It's a grain settlement, so that'll help us with food.
Kids, then! Warriors all!
At Petrodava, we've built this, so I can actually replace that unit.
All father be
I
praised.
don't think they can get to... Yeah, they definitely won't be able to get to Petrodava, so we can replace it straight away. And that would be better than Alani Horsemen as well, I think. So I can disband you now, because I'd prefer... Yeah, okay, just get rid of him. Get rid of... Oh, wait, I don't know how many recruitment slots there are. Doesn't matter, these guys aren't going to replenish very quickly, and they're not that good. So...
We need good riders.
Not quite enough, but that's okay. While we're in the province, because we've got to make our way up here next, well, we can continue to recruit. Right, I'll give them one last chance to... I mean, I'll keep giving them chances to confederate.
Come, come. Let me hear your talk.
Nope, they just want to die.
Good and noble friend. What an on...
My salutations. And the
So
good
Gallic Rome is the one that won the Civil War there. Okay, got a little bit of cash left over. That's already been done. I guess we'll just save it for next time. Our income's increasing despite recruiting a new army, so that's also good. Moving on.
My people can only dream of wealth like it.
Yeah, there's nothing I could do to stop that. I mean, there's a chance, a very small chance, critical success with the other guy, but I didn't want to waste the money. They won't hold on to this for long. Or not even at all. Just sacked it. Alright, so what's under siege? Probably over here. The German Confederation. Who'd they confederate with? So that was the Quadi. So they'll be taking Nitos, so I probably can't stop that, but we can finish off these guys here. Alright, so they seem to have their food situation under control. Alright, we need to stop him from recruiting new units.
How can I help?
It's only 50-50 chance. Oh well, give it a shot. Good stuff. And that way they don't recruit those troops.
Ready for battle.
Now, how about you give up,
You have the ear
because
of
you're gonna
my
lose,
people. Do not waste words.
and you
We
just
are worthy of better.
join a confederation. Nope, they just won't do it. So if I'm gonna fight this battle here, probably should have actually sabotaged them. I just don't know what type of settlement it is. If it's just like what we did over here, then it'll be easy. But there's no guarantee that's the case. Technically, this army here is maybe a little bit better than the other one. But then again, the horse archers perform quite well. Alright, you need to get moving. Can't really get moving that much. Okay, if he's back in force march, well, they could still sack the settlement again.
Sabotaging. I have seen it.
What happened to my agent here? Oh, right, I moved him. Okay, never mind.
Sword and shield. My people.
How can I help?
siege to the
Well, I can just auto-resolve it. Which I'm sure won't wipe out. Anyway, I can replace any units that get wiped out. But I'll give them this last chance. This really is their last chance, though.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth.
Not even to save their ass, they wouldn't confederate. We have no use for someone who's a complete fool. Alright, cool. Those guys were complete tools. Just would not do what was in their best interest and just confederate and unite with us. Silly, silly shits. Anyway, we got the province under control. I don't know how long we'll be able to maintain full control of the province, but we'll go for as long as we can with this edict. Actually, let me just double check. Yeah, we're better off putting the taxes in there, actually. Can't. I don't have the full province. Caucasia makes more money, so yeah, we'll put it in here. A lot of money to be gained from gold. Don't need to recruit from here, so okay, we'll build that. So just thinking here, I mean, no one's going to attack us, so I do want to keep that guy in there. I know he slows me down, but these guys are being fools. Essentially, if we had enough money, we could upgrade this. Instead of having to go all the way back here, we could recruit there. So maybe cancel that. Petrodava should be safe. Let's upgrade this here. Okay, we're good for food, so I won't worry about anything else. What about politics? Yep, that's got to go. It'll reduce the upkeep cost of his troops as well. Wait, he's a statesman. Who's the general? This one here. Alright, we'll see if anyone else wants a peace treaty. So the looks like the Gothi are gone. I don't actually want a peace treaty with them, because I want to head up this way next. I don't want to be at war with the Marcomanni.
I have little gain in waste.
Or the German Confederation. Why do they've still got one region, they just call themselves the German Confederation.
Sweeten truth with honey.
Just make them go away.
Speak plainly, and I will deal honestly. Flatter, and you fail.
Nope. Right, so your probably best bet is to deal with the German Confederation first, which is up here. So we're going to have to defeat them and then secure this province. And he'll take on Lugii. Alright, let's do this. Moving on. Oh yeah, that's okay. I mean, we definitely need this region back because of that lead. That's so crucial, because I don't want to have to build lots of sanitation buildings. It's best just to have global bonuses. So they just want to sack the settlement again, or do they want to actually occupy it this time? Because their only chance of survival is occupying it, and even then they're not going to survive. We've got walls here, but in all honesty, it's not going to do anything. It's just a waste of time to fight these battles manually. You get a completely inadequate garrison. It's really just there to buff up your numbers if you were going to actually bring your army in there as well. So we settlement got sacked. Okay, that's fine. Let's take it back. That'll repair on its own over time. It looks like there's going to be a revolt here. This province is fine. So of course now we've got sanitation problems. Because we just lost one sanitation per region, but it's okay, we'll get it back. Taking out one of the enemies. So they can move only up to there. Doesn't matter if we get caught in the force march. Well, they can't catch us in force march, they don't have enough movement. What's this? No, we can't let them come here. Can't let them attack Petrodava.
I'll just put that there. This was not a success.
I should have disbanded them and recruited. Oh, I should have actually just recruited. I forgot to do that. Still low in numbers. Alright, so these guys here, if we were to fight them, I mean, they've all just got junk. Just crappy units, for the most part.
Ready for battle.
Another problem is that we'd be fighting in forest, and you guys know I don't like fighting in forest. So what to do? It doesn't really matter if Zamrizaga gets attacked. I'm going to send him to Petrodava, to here, to finish recruiting and get rid of the Buri.
Is there nothing else?
So it's sort of like change of plans. He'll take this back, we'll take this. Just take them out of the game because I'm fighting on too many fronts. We just need to secure provinces. They're not going to be able to attack us, so just merge this. Just recruit a new one. That way we'll be at full strength next turn, guaranteed. Albi is safe, so we can go ahead with this. We're going with the politics. So under control. As long as we keep capturing settlements, we're good. And let's move on. Simian was already lost to us anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so siege Zamrizaga, but don't worry about that too much. Good, we can get over here in time to stop them. I've caught them.
Warriors all!
So he's gotten out of force march, but he's also in the trees, so that's not great.
Be praised.
They're not a large army, but they've got Germanic hurlers. Or hunters, sorry. So that'll be a problem. Coming down here, I probably don't need to do that. Let them occupy, sack it, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's deal with this first. I'll be taking this back, thank you very much. Okay, the odds aren't very good. But that's okay. It's probably just due to him being a low-level general. At least there's not that many terrain obstructions. So what we do is we send in the horse archers first to thin them out, then we send the lancers in, and basically what should be left over is just their archers. So you stay back. Tell you what, loose formation would be really useful. Don't know why they took it out for this game.
Run! Curse you!
And same with guard mode. So they just want to stand there, do they?
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Warriors, move out!
Okay, the mounted warband here, they're just going to get annihilated. Cavalry just get destroyed by horse archers.
Get running!
Especially relatively light cavalry. Oh, but these guys here, they got javelins.
Run! Curse you! Warriors,
Oops.
move out! Get running! Back! Leave to fight another day! Get out!
Okay, everyone stop shooting. Just get into melee with it.
Run! Curse you!
Please select it. It's just a waste of ammunition killing them now, or shooting them. Okay, probably don't need everyone in the dog pile.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Warriors, eager for blood! Riders!
Okay, let them go. That didn't really go so well though.
Run! Curse you!
I mean, we got the better of them, but it was a little bit of a trade-off because we used up quite a bit of our ammo.
Fire at will! Get running!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, you lot are gonna have to start moving around this way because they're gonna push us to the red line soon.
Whoa! Gotcha! Understood!
Another thing is, while they continuously run towards us, they're going to be exhausted. So our lancers are going to have an easy time killing them,
Move out!
fighting an exhausted enemy, while these guys are having to rest.
Run!
So we're not
Curse you!
in range to shoot them, but not in range so that they can shoot us. We've got to stay right on the edge.
Run! Curse you!
Not getting so much friendly fire on this battle, which is good, because this is an important fight.
Run! Curse you! Warriors, move out! Run! Curse you! Get running!
Alright, stay back, do not want to get shot.
Move out!
Oops. Shit, get over there.
Battle ready and eager! Mark echo! Run! Curse you! Get running!
He should be okay. I'm not too sure about this guy here though, the general. Might just keep him in the very corner. I mean, we could always withdraw him from the battlefield if they start to chase him.
Get
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Move out!
I need to shoot faster. Doesn't matter if these are exhausted.
Run! Curse you! Run! Curse you! Get running!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden
Okay,
units.
now what I want to do is get away from these,
Move out!
head over there and attack him. Because the lancers aren't going to do so well against him. Alright, most of what's left here are probably just missile units. A lot of hunters. Yeah, they're not going for him. I could probably bring him around the back here and shoot at the stragglers.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. We have discovered the enemy's
We missed the
hidden
opportunity
units.
to get him.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, get back over here. He's hanging around the back. They're doing a pretty good job of protecting him, apart from when he was out here before. Well, then again, I'm not really
We
focusing
have
that much on
discovered the
sniping
enemy's
him.
hidden units.
Just sniping him if it's convenient to do so. Just
One of our
want to
units
use
has
up all
used
my
all its
ammo for the time
ammunition.
being. We could just go and crash into them right now.
One of our
and we'd
units
win.
has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its
Start
ammunition.
bringing them in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, we've only got a little bit of ammo left, so don't bother shooting anymore. Let's do this.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Riders! Expo! Up yeah! Orders!
Tremble before us!
They're still exhausted, but it shouldn't matter too much.
Whoa!
So it's just about the shock now.
Riders! Work Echo! As you say! Baton ready! Amazonian Riders!
Also, whistle shot might help. Oh, he doesn't have it. Wait, you do.
Riders! Amazonian Riders!
We are losing our advantage.
What? No way.
Live to fight another day!
Stand archers!
No way.
Mounted death! Aye!
We've only just taken a few casualties.
Amazonian Riders! Orders!
Lancers! Lancers! Sons of Woden! Lancers!
Our general is under attack.
Archers!
Amazonian Riders!
Okay, I think this area here is a bit of a clusterfuck, but we can get them in here. Really probably should have had a bit more focus on killing this enemy general.
Work Echo!
Okay, these ones that are really badly damaged, get them out of there.
As you say! Riders! Mark Echo! Run, curse you! Amazonian Riders! Ready for battle! Ready!
I mean, the Lancers have barely taken any damage so far.
Lancers! Run! Run! Lancers!
Riders!
Some shooting to... Ah, shit.
Sheath your weapons!
Ready to ride! Lancers! Across at speed!
Let's go! Ready! Live to fight another day!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, I fucking thought so. Don't be a naysayer as you were before.
Orders!
Losing your advantage? Yeah, well, because you lose 1% of our forces.
Ready!
Yeah, so look at that. It's fucking... You had me worried there for a second. Battle's over, so I don't need to run them down. I guess they were just highly ranking these swordsmen, but once we crashed into them, what were they going to do about it? I think they were trying to convert it, but they didn't get a chance, so that's good. No need to sack it or anything. Liberate? No, hell no.
Thirsty for battle.
Hey, let's liberate an enemy that's just going to declare war on us at a time that's not convenient at all.
Oh, Father, be great.
I didn't get any levels up though.
Yes.
Right, so these guys here, they might be willing to actually accept peace.
Are you
Nope.
ready?
Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go kill them then. Should we assassinate their general, maybe? Let's have a look.
Destroyer of men. Your father requires blood. Gods will save
That's just one fewer units that we need to deal with. Just auto resolve this easily.
I have the power. Oh, Father, be praised. Excitement at last.
There's no way they're going to get to Petrodava this turn, so we could stand here this turn and just recruit back the units that we're going to lose.
Sparking out.
Just, we got 5 recruitment slots, right? So, was it 4? Well, let's find out.
Are you ready to do
4.
your duty to
It's
the
alright.
tribe?
There shouldn't be any resistance here, so we should just have a free walk straight towards. So if we look at the Buri.
I am sure you have.
Nobody wants peace. I don't understand. Like, they don't want peace when they're totally fucked. It just sort of doesn't make sense. Like, you're totally wrecked. Just give it up. 5% critical success in all chances. Elections. But if I go with this, it gives us a better chance of assassination. That's what I probably need these guys most for. Apart from, of course, maintaining public order. So you'll need to hurry down over here to protect Petrodava, because obviously we're constructing a better barracks. Which will just take time to get there. So yeah, now I've got sanitation issues, but if we conquer Lugia, we will we'll get our sanitation back. That'll cause sanitation issues. Don't really need it right now. Maybe just save up the money, or maybe even start recruiting a 3rd stack. I'll start recruiting a 3rd stack as of next turn. Wait, that one's not safe. Right. Moving on. Like I said, wasn't safe. Losing these territories is not a big deal. It's more important to take out an enemy. As I've said many times before, it is far better to take on one big enemy than lots of little enemies. One of our enemies has only one region left. We'll take them out. And then we'll take out the big enemy. It's range of imminence, but that's okay.
Come, sit, share my fun. We take this settlement. We cannot pass here. Yeah! Is there nothing else? Thirsty
Good.
for battle.
So we get another legacy here. So we could go with extra movement range. We've only got 3 levels up after this to distribute. So one into here. I mean, I do want this as well. Weapon damage inflicted by missile units. But, you know, the charge bonus also helps, and that that campaign movement range, especially right now. We need to move around very quickly. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I mean, that is good. But see, the extra replenishment rate, reduced upkeep costs, that's all very important. Which, you know, we have to wait till next turn before we can even select that. Yeah. We haven't had any trouble winning battles with this. It's just a matter of they need to get around faster.
Thirsty for battle. Warriors all.
So the Buri are gone. Fools are not accepting a peace treaty when they had the chance. There used to be a building that you could construct as, at least Germans, I don't know about the other factions, which you could increase the number of ammunition the unit has by like up to 15%. So additional 15% here would really help, but there was no buildings. I mean, I checked. So let's get rid of this because I don't need it. Yeah, convert that. Don't tax it, because we want this region to maintain public order. Now, he's going to have to come back down this way, because he needs to recruit those units again. So you just... I shouldn't have stayed there for the turn. You come over here, and just maintain public order, hopefully until we get back. And you need to get fucking moving. If I had gone with that last time, instead of this, we could have increased campaign movement range by a little bit, because I don't really need the cultural conversion that much. I don't really need to... I do need to reduce upkeep costs. That's the primary reason why we've got that guy in there. I feel like I should sabotage this one here. It would prevent him to get into Piss School. This one's going to take Zambizega too, so regardless of what we do. I don't care about the cost. I want you to succeed. But you know, the chances weren't great on that, so fair enough. This is why I keep saying, we've got to get these guys to level 10. How's your replenishment coming along? You're not in great shape. And I could recruit new units when we get it over here. Anyway, I did say I'd start recruiting a new army, didn't I? Let's have a look. Which one do I need? I want to try and bring in Asenos. Him.
Set up a watch.
Fuck.
Come, sit, share my fire.
That may have bugged out a little bit there. Can't select anything. Not a big deal. Alright, so we got access to new units here. We got noble step lancers. Where are those Amazonian noble women? That's this one here. So looking at the difference between them and the Amazonian archers, let's have a look. So missile damage is the same, range the same. So they're slightly faster at shooting. Guess that's good. Same ammunition. Much better melee attack. That'll help for when they run out. Weapon damage 34 as opposed to 24. That's definitely better. Charge bonus 15. Charge bonus 4. Melee defense 7. Melee defense 6. Armor 35. And a bit more health. Okay. What are the other choices? There's Alani nobles. So this is a melee unit. Let's compare Alani nobles to step lancers. Same cost. So step lancers have higher melee attack. These have higher weapon damage. They are better against cavalry. 76 charge bonus, 34 charge bonus. So they're much better in that regard. 28 to 43 melee defense. Less armor, but more health. Alright, we'll go with the noble step lancers. Oh, hang on, no. First up though, because these are cheaper. get them first. So we want 9 of them. No, we want 10. That's going to be pretty expensive. Could use another dignitary, but we don't have access to that right now. Okay, we've also just reached an hour and a half, so next order is saved. We'll move on to the next. We'll end the episode. Let's move on. Yes, this is where it was bugged out. I'm sure next turn it will fix itself up. Wait, what was that great fire? It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Public order here is still maintained, so it's fine. Alright, so this army here is going to cost a lot of money to get organized. I need to get them moving, but I did say to end the episode here. Just tell me a little bit of an overview, see how things are. I really want to send him up here to Caradonum, but I feel like we really need to finish off these guys. This army here is not going to be able to do it well enough on their own. He doesn't have the high replenishment rate. This is why I really wanted to get all that replenishment. Makes a big difference. Of course, he needs to come back this way to finish recruiting. Anyway, leave it for next time. That's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 5 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.